Bear in mind the schedule, and Game 5 will be Monday. Game 4 is tonight. No KD, but we will see that guy. Klay Thompson likely to return. Here he is on how he was feeling now with the extra time to rest after being held out of Game 3.
My body feels really good, and just that extra night of rest really helped. And I just can't wait to get out here tomorrow. The risk was too great, and being down 2-1 is not the end of the world. It just sucks missing a finals game. It's the NBA Finals, and it's what we work our whole lives for. But at the end of the day, I'd rather miss one game than an entire series, so it wasn't the end of the world. But I anticipate I'll be feeling pretty good compared to where I was yesterday. And I woke up feeling good, so I'm excited.
All right, so as he was talking, both of you guys said he looks mad. What's he mad about?
Well, he's miserable because he felt like he could go. He felt like he could play, and I think, everybody believes that this was a Game 7 situation he would have played, but he had to do the big picture. But big picture is not always an easy pill to swallow.
I agree, which is rare for us.
Okay, fine. Then let me move to where I meant to begin today. So it's just funny how life works. I was here 2 days ago, and we described Game 3 as a game the Raptors had to win to have any chance to win the championship. Here we are 48 hours later. Do the Warriors have to win tonight to be able to win the championship?
I believe that they do. I'm not going to ever count them out. But at the end of the day, the Toronto Raptors can put themselves in a position where if they win this next game, they just have to win 1 out of 3, right? And with Golden State adding all of these pieces and trying to figure out injuries and minute restrictions, all they need to do is play 1 consistent game out of 3. And I just think that they're too good to say they can't do that.
Would it be helpful if they got this win? Yeah, it would be helpful. But the Warriors actually, look, they won a series where they were down 3-1 without KD versus KD in 2016, okay? They've done this before. You're telling me you have 4 perennial all-stars on the team at the same time with Draymond Green. I understand Klay's coming off injury, KD's coming off injury, but you're telling me you don't think these guys can string together 3 wins? Because when they all hit on the Toronto Raptors have not played this team at full strength one time this season. One time this season. This season, with all these guys healthy, is a completely different beast. With the Kawhi, who is hobbled, guys. Let's not forget about that. Kawhi is not himself. I don't think if it came down to the last 3 games, if it came down to that, I would bet all my money on the Golden State Warriors because they have. I just said it because I think they have the experience, and I think this is a Toronto team that is inexperienced.
And yes, they did come back from 3-1, but that was the 73-win team that had been together for the most part all year. Steph had a little bit of an injury situation early on, but they had a rhythm. There was no minute restriction. They wheeled out their def lineup and were able to play those last few games. So this is a much different situation.
Would you still give them a chance to win if Toronto won tonight?
I would still give them a chance.
Well,
yes, I would still give them a chance.
You're still giving them a chance.
It's the difference between having a chance, and I believe you just said you would still bet on them to win the championship if they're down 3-1. If they lose tonight and they get KD back for Game 5.
Look, I picked Toronto to win. I'm just saying, if all those guys came back full force.
Which they're not. We
don't know that yet. Klay Thompson's a little bit hobbled up, but he says he's feeling good. I know KD's been working on this game, but that comes back for Game 5. We just haven't seen this team at full strength,
a lot of it, Laura, is there is an unknown in Kevin Durant. What is he going to be when he comes back? He is inarguably one of the greatest players that ever lived, but he will not have set foot on a basketball court, it seems, for over a month.
We're saying that at 70%, he's still enough to make a big-time impact on
all I'm saying is spacing. Even having Kevin Durant on the floor is completely different because it opens up the floor for everybody else to move without the ball.
And you are correct. It just gets to a one-game situation, and the Toronto Raptors are playing very good basketball right now. To say that you would bet the house on a chance?
Well, I'm crazy. You know that.
Just like you are.